you have a, still you have good experience. Thanks.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh,
Hi, Rajiv.
Hi.
I'm Manish. I have more than 15 years of experience in Oracle applications.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
but, um,
You worked on
SCM,
what?
SCM distribution modules is my core area of expertise. I,
That's good.
uh, yeah, in all phase, implementation and support, I have experience. Two projects I worked in WMS, but that's in
Cloud or EBS?
EBS WMS.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
One in support and one in implementation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was a highly customized environment.
Mm.
Customization means mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I have exposure in cloud, SCM
Mm-hmm.
cloud.
Uh-huh. Okay. Uh,
Um, yeah, that's all.
that's good. So today we are having all the means very well experienced people in Oracle, and that is good for me. At least I can, that means you'll get all the things very quickly because these are very very well known to you, and it just the system or there's just the screens are different, nothing more than that, and the terminologies and all those things you'll be knowing only. Okay, so let's start. I'll share my screen. We'll start. Okay. So Oracle WMS Cloud is also known as Logfire. If you guys know, so this Logfire was individual product before, and Oracle took it over. So from that they named as Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay. So this is the.
I just want to add here.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I think during the 2016, when Oracle was in the process of taking a logfire, I did
Uh-huh.
manage to speak to the guy. I think
Uh-huh.
he's the Argentinian based in Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
Georgia. I was told that he is the founder of Logfire.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
did speak to him at length. He says
Uh,
we are in the process of selling it to Oracle, and the finalization is nothing yet. But
uh,
that time I did speak to, I mean, Infosys. They wanted 5 years experience in Logfire. So
uh, that
even
that's.
even
Uh-huh.
before Oracle taken that, they wanted somebody with 5 years experience in Logfire. So I just wanted to add the sideline to that. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, people are like that only because see if anything is coming out of niche in a market, so everyone is running behind it, and everyone wanted it, in their portfolio. So yeah, correct. So yeah, this is a quick overview of the processes that happens in Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay, so this is basically a inventory management, managing tool. So here the high level processes we can do is inbound, outbound, and inventory management. Okay, so rest we can also do like yeah, there will be interfaces to different ERPs. It could be any different other than Oracle. Okay, so inventory management or transportation, procurement, order management, or material handling equipment, all these tools we can integrate it with the Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay, so let's start with the inbound process. You guys already worked on the Oracle application, and you guys are already into SCM, so you guys know like what is inbound. So whatever inventory coming to warehouse, we call it as inbound, right? So in Oracle WMS Cloud, we have a process of appointments, check in a dock, checking a trailer to dock. You can create an appointment, Okay. And you can check in the doc. So whatever you create, whatever documents that you have, like purchase order, ASN, or inbound shipment, okay, as per those documents you will get the trailers received in a warehouse. Then you will create a appointments for those trailers, and you can check in that trailer to dock. Okay. So once you check in that trailer to dock, you can start receiving that trailer through there are different starting points. Like you can start from purchase order, you can start receiving from inbound shipment, you can start receiving from in IB load. There are different ways that you can start receiving. Once you receive that inbound shipment, you can also inspect that inspect that received material. So inspect is like you can do a QC, quality check, for that received material. Okay. Once you did all this QC check and received complete, you need to do a put away. So you guys already worked on EBS, so you guys know, like, we have a put away rules and
Yeah.
strategies. So here also in Oracle WMS Cloud, we have a put away rules, we have put away priorities, we have we have put away types that we need to define, so that system will identify the location for the for the LPNs that you will receive. And the major difference in inventory management and sorry inven- yeah the inventory management and WMS is you are tracking inventory on LPN and location level, right? So LPN is a license plate number, right? So this is the unique ID. You will track your inventory within your warehouse. So that is missing in inventory management, right?
Well,
Then
again, there's one more thing. Just want to add. I mean,
Mhm.
what I found, the difference between inventory and WMS is WMS is much more. Uh, I mean, what do you call? It's oriented towards more analytics, and it little more deeper than inventory
Agree,
because,
agree.
for example, yeah, because inventory take care of only the bin level, but whereas
Correct.
I mean. WMS go much beyond that.
Yes,
So
yes.
and it has a it manages the labor, it manages the kitting, all this thing. Whereas the
uh,
inventory has some limitation in that. Okay,
Yes, correct, correct,
please
correct.
go ahead.
Thanks for adding. And you get the exposure, to the inventory in detail level, as you said. Like you get to the you can track the inventory to the locator level and along with the LPNs. Okay, so you get the detail overview of your inventory in WMS. That is not possible in inventory management. So that's why people are going towards the WMS, and they are not relying on the high level inventory. Everyone wants a detailed level of inventory with inventory trackings. So that's why people are key towards WMS nowadays. So yeah, that was a good point, Gadar. And as we were on put away, so if we configure these things like put away rules, strategies, it's yeah, here we don't have strategies, we have rules to define the correct location for the LPs that we received. Okay. So we can do a system directed put away or suggested put away within WMS Cloud. Okay. Once you receive the inventory, now everything that you received, you can manage within your warehouse. Okay. So what you can do a value added services on a received inventory. Okay. You can do a kit assemblies, you can do a disassemblies. Okay. Kitting, decitting, we call it as, right? We can do a replenishment, we can do picking task or replenishment task. Okay. And this is one important thing, that we can take out the reports out of the inventory that we have within Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay. So this is
Label
a
printing as one of the area as
correct,
well.
correct. So we have it. We have a label print. So throughout the WMS processes, we can do a labeling, and so wherever it is required, just like item label, location label, IBL pin label, OBL pin label, then all the labels that you will need through within entire processes within WMS. You can take the labels printouts. Okay, so these things you can do as a part of inventory management in Oracle WMS cloud. And then the next part is outbound process. Once you get the inventory within your warehouse, then you will get the sales order for those, for that inventory. Okay, so once you get the sales order, there are multiple ways you can create a sales order. You can create it like manually, or you can create it through interfaces. Okay, same thing for inbound shipment. You can create it, manually, or you can create it through the interface. You can integrate your Oracle WMS cloud to different models of Fusion or different ERP, to take in the data, and you can create a document within WMS. Okay, so once you create a sales order, now next thing is it is into created status, and you need to allocate it. Okay, so we will create waves. Okay, we will create a wave template. Will configure some rules for allocation to, to allocate those sales orders. And then we'll run those waves, and then our open orders will get allocated. Okay, once the open orders will get allocated, system will create a picking task, and we need to execute those picking tasks to pack the OBLPNs. Okay, so if we say we are if we are saying a LPN for for these processes, okay, this is an IBLPN. Okay, if we are saying we are creating LPN for outbound, this is a OBLPN. Okay, so we'll create a OBLPN once we pack the allocated inventory. Okay, so outcome of pick and pack is OBLPN. Okay, once we create a OBLPN and we pack those quantities, we'll create a OBLPN, and we will stage and load the OBLPN within. Staging is different thing, and loading is different thing. Staging is like we have a stage area. Before loading, we have stage area, so we will stage those OBLPNs, so that we it will demarcate it to those OBLPNs that this is yet to load. And from that staging station, we will load those OBLPNs to the trailers. Here also we can follow the checking and checkout process for loading the trailer. Okay, then once we load it, if we are using a parcel manifesting, just like any other um, uh, carriers, to say like FedEx or UPS, so as to manage the parcels or freight. Okay, then we can manifest these loaded OBLPNs to FedEx and UPS, and we can manifest the load and shipping information to the partners. Okay, parcel partners, and then we can ship the load. This parcel manifesting is mainly used in US. Okay, because here we have like OTM. Yeah, many cases they have WMS and OTM integrated. So we have the ship confirm. Whenever we do ship confirm, that is getting integrated with the OTM. So then shipment is planned, and everything is planning, and shipping happens in OTM, so as to calculate the freight and all those things in OTM. Have you guys ever heard about OTM, Oracle Transportation Management? Like
Yes, that's, I think, one of the very rarely used module,
yeah,
right?
yeah, correct.
Maybe in
For
the only big
plan.
companies, yeah, but not very common like other modules.
Yes, 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 right. So nowadays these two products like WMS and OTM, these are getting used along with the together. So whoever is managing transportation and warehouses, they guys are preferring OTM and WMS, because
Yeah,
the it is
distribution companies.
yeah. And this is easy to integrate, first thing. And second is there are multiple scenarios you can configure, and there's no need to customize it. There's all they have included, all the possibilities that are there in the market, they have included in these products. So once you ship a trailer, then you can check out the trailer, and your trailer is out of the WMS, and also along with the stock. Okay, so this is a high level overview of the processes that you can do in Oracle WMS cloud, and the configurations that we have in Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay, so next thing we'll see what are the things that we are going to cover in this training session. Okay, so we will see first the application overview, and then look and feel of the Oracle WMS Cloud. What are the UIs? What are the types of UIs? Like browser based UI, RF based UI. You guys already worked on, so you guys knowing like RF devices, right? HST we call it as. And then Oracle have also provided a mobile application nowadays, Android or iOS. Okay, so you can do some transactions from your mobile. Okay, so we have three types of UI: browser based RF application, then VBCS, that is your mobile application. Okay, so it's just a kind of app, you can say. Okay, so there are three types of UI. We'll see how we can configure those, right? And how we can customize those. For customization, it doesn't mean like we are modifying some codes or something. There are some screen parameters provided by Oracle, which with which you can change a parameter, and you can control a behavior of the screen. Okay, for customization. And we'll see how we can configure a structure within Oracle WMS Cloud. Just like in EBS, we have legal entity, then business units, then ledgers, then inventory orgs created. Here we have three: parent company, child company, and facility. Okay, so we'll see how is the organization structure within Oracle WMS Cloud, and how we can configure it, what levels the other data we will configure. Just like we in EBS, we create some configurations at leisure, we create some configurations at business unit, some configurations at org level, right? So the same structure is there, just terminologies and slight change in the structure also. But yeah, the the main things, the considerations that are there in Oracle, in different products of Oracle, the same it is here also. Okay, so we'll see how we can configure that things. Also, we'll see how you can give a specific control to user, how you can create screens menu, and the user level part, how you can create user, then groups, how you can give specific control to user. Okay, then some master data we will see. Okay, item, location, customer, vendor, these are master data. And also we have a inventory lock codes. If you already worked on EBS, so you know what is sub inventory. So here in Oracle WMS Cloud, in Logfire, they didn't introduce a sub inventory. So what Oracle did, Oracle is having sub inventory in inventory models, right? So they need to create an inventory, and there was measure ask for sub inventories. So what Oracle come up with, they have a terminology called lock code. Okay, it was used to just lock the inventory. Okay, for a specific reason. Let's say it is damaged, so they used to lock it with the damage lock code. Okay, but what Oracle come up with, they took this lock code as a sub inventory, and now we are using this lock code as a sub inventory. We can integrate this inventory lock code with ERP or Fusion, and we can use this lock code as a sub inventory. Okay, so we'll see how we can integrate this lock code, and we can use it as sub inventory. Okay, so all these things we will do in we'll see in application review. Of course, we'll see how we can design labels and barcodes and printer. Okay, so all those things we will cover in application overview.
I
Okay,
got a question here, if you don't mind.
yeah,
Now,
please.
inventory and WMS, more or less, they are
Similar.
similar in function. Now,
Correct.
for somebody who want, not necessarily every company got WMS. If they have inventory, inventory is the point from where the goods are received or sent out.
Correct.
But now, when we have inventory as well as WMS, would
Hmm.
that the WMS take the front end where it will receive and send the goods, and inventory becomes secondary only
Correct.
for
Correct.
storage?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
WMS becomes a front, and inventory becomes,
Just sort of storage and
right, right, right. It
okay.
is, and people still keep inventory model because they are into, they are into different. Their inventory is already interfaced or integrated. Yeah,
Yeah,
integrated
yeah.
with different modules like order management or manufacturing or something different.
Yes,
You
I
know
understood.
models, so that's why they'll still keep the inventory management, and just to have a track of detail level of inventory they will use WMS.
Okay. Okay. Got your point. Thanks.
Rajiv, I got one question.
Yeah.
See, for in W in EBs actually, see normally if you are using only inventory and if you are not using WMS, still we could able to use the MSCA. Like we have
uh
the MWA architecture.
okay, and you have a EBS MSCA.
Yeah, we have a EBS and we have not implemented WMS for most of the organization, suppose we say. And
Mm-hmm.
but we're still able to use the basic functionality of the mobile by
Yeah.
using MSCA,
Mobile,
right?
right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah, do we
can.
have
We
the
can.
same kind of infrastructure here as well, like similar to MWA architecture?
Yeah, but slightly different. Here, this application actually, when Oracle took it over from Logfire, it was only designed for 3PLs. Okay, and this is
Oh,
correct.
okay.
Yeah, this was suitable for 3PLs only. Okay, so where they are
Uh-huh.
managing inventory and logistics, that's it for their clients.
Correct, correct.
But
But in
current,
EBs, if you say, we have three different kind of deployment mode, like integrated WMS, distribution WMS, and
right,
LSP, LSP1.
right, right, sir. So here,
Okay.
what they are coming up with, they are, they are upgrading this Oracle WMS cloud, and they are making it suitable for manufacturing, then pharma, then all the different kind of industries. They are just coming
Correct.
up with the updates, and they are making it suitable for different kind of the industries. Previously, it was only designed for 3PLs and logistics. That's it, but now they are
Mhm.
taking up with the upgrades, and they are evolving this, just making it suitable for different kind of industries.
Okay. Right now, is this available? These features are available for all the manufacturing or this one,
Manufacturing, yes.
process manufacturing and all?
Yes, slightly different it is. We call it as ticketing, just like your it's not completely VIP and all those things they have come up with here. Okay, in WMS,
Okay.
they recently they introduce move orders here. Okay,
Mhm.
so just like your inventory model, you have a move order, right? And if you want to take some materials in and out, or some you are moving out, moving within your inventory, you create a move orders, and then you can consume that material, right? Here also they come up with some move orders, and now you can integrate this move orders with manufacturing, and you can manage the movements within your warehouse. Okay, so that's how they are evolving, just to incorporate all the possible scenarios throughout the industries, to the different
Okay.
industries.
But now, do we need to build integrations actually in order to support the existing business, or how is that?
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure, right? Because see, you are already using highly customized environments. Basically,
Correct.
everyone is into EBS or maybe SAP. They are kind of stable ERPs. But if you want a WMS, then we of course need a integration to get the data flowing through those ERPs to WMS.
Correct. Because in one of the project, actually, only the procurement and financial modules went live with the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And they were telling that for process manufacturing, WMS, still it is not suitable. And they were like working in coexisting models, keeping both
Correct.
applications, EBS and
Correct.
cloud.
Correct. There are still many limitations with this product, but you cannot fit a single product to all the different industries, right? So that's why we have multiple products for all different industries. Basically, this is
Mhm.
only mainly or majorly suitable for managing inventory within warehouse and transportation. You know, So that's why, but still they are coming with some upgrades every quarter, and they are making it suitable. And of course it is becoming complex now.
Is it correct to say that WMS is still being used for receiving, managing, receiving, and outgoing, and anything behind that within the premises, you're going to use, manufacturing everything, because only when you have the finished goods, you use WMS, or when you receive the raw material, you're going to use WMS. So that way, it's in front end of the
Correct.
company, right?
Correct. Correct.
Otherwise, everything remains same, like process management, manufacturing, or discrete. I
Yeah.
think this is my understanding, but still I need
Agree.
to validate that.
Agree. Same. So see, why we are coming up with the WMS as a front, because this is into detail manner. So everyone needs to understand, like, whatever we are doing here in WMS, it is going to be in a detail manner. So let's say, as a
Exactly.
part of receiving, okay. So you see, in Oracle WMS Cloud, we have a process of receiving. It starts from a host system. Host system is, your existing ERP.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will get it integrated with WMS. We'll get a purchase order ASN from this host system, and then it will be visible in WMS. Once it will be visible in WMS, then we'll do some doc appointments if it is there, or we can directly start receiving of those purchase order or ASN. Now, a part of coming to your statement that this is a front end, same thing you can do it in your in ERP or a Fusion or any different ERP that you are handling.
Hmm.
But this will be a front, because this WMS can manage the ASN or any process on inventory in detail manner. So how, as a detail manner, I'll say, uh, you see, like, mm, in in ERP, okay, in ERP, if you get a purchase order, you can start receiving from the purchase order. It's just the two three or whatever lines that you have. You just select it, you give a sub inventory or inventory, and then you need to save it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. You're not performing any different thing, right, from front end. And if you have the mobile screens, okay, then you have a detail level of receiving. Then you can customize it also, everything that you can do on the RF screens, right?
Yeah.
But here in WMS, you have a same functionality or detail level of tracking of receiving on UI as well as RF.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
so
basically, I mean, you can do without WMS also in
mm,
inventory, but when you have WMS, you have more analytical,
correct,
ability, and that's a additional thing. Obviously, you
right,
have, task management, where you can
right,
use your labor, and
right. So
like a wave,
24D,
yeah,
right,
wave pickup, all
24D.
these things, single
mm, in
knitting.
in in latest version 24D,
Yeah,
they have introduced the task for put away. Okay,
I
so
see.
previously it was not there. So now what you can do, if you have a if you have a like any ERP which is creating a task, you can integrate that task and you can directly generate it to the WMS. Okay,
I see.
yeah. So whatever
So, Rajiv, in terms of WMS cloud, do we have the same kind of rules-based engine like put away, pick rules, task
yes, yes,
assignment rules?
yes. Everything is
Is
there,
there
but
any additional apart from the EBIS thing?
I
i- i-
think wave collection is there.
yeah,
Single
and
collections.
additional thing is, it is very simple. I tell you guys,
Mm-hmm.
worked on already on EBS, so I tell you it is very simple. In EBS, I also worked on EBS. I found it very complex. You create a type, you create a strategy, you assign it on a control board, all those things, you enable it, everything. That is critical. I mean, it makes complex things. But here you just create a put away type, you just give a priority. These two things are sufficient to run a put away. You create a put away type, you create a priority. If you want more control or your put away, you want more control on your put away, you can create a put away rules. Okay, or you
Mhm.
can just create a type and priority, it will work. In priority you are giving what type of locations it should tell us. So it is getting work here. Okay, so that's how in WMS why people are moving, it is very 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 easy to configure, and to sustain also. Because in EBS
Basically, you are telling like in terms of configuration, it is little
it is
easy to handle compared to
yes,
EBS.
yes. See, how many? I mean, whatever implementation projects you worked on, you guys know the time period. Okay, it is not
Right.
less than a year if you are in
Yep.
EBS, right? It is always
Right.
like beyond 1 year or maybe 2, 3, 5 years, right? Because it
Definitely.
is it is taking it is taking a good amount of time. I'll tell you this
Yeah,
W.
that too will be going like in organization wise normally rollouts
Correct,
kind of a thing, not like
correct,
a
correct, correct.
interim.
Moreover, with WMS, I think it will have more control or more accuracy than in inventory, because inventory, since it does not have lot of, analytic,
Correct.
maybe there is a lot of always a variation in the accuracy of inventory. So when we have a much more detailed intake, as well as outgoing, that way you can control. I have a lot of it's just like having a more detailed system.
Right, right. Agree, agree. And I was telling you, like for implementation projects, you can complete the implementation projects of Oracle WMS Cloud just within 3 months. 3 months,
Mhm.
I tell you. If you are finished with your requirements, you finalize your configurations. Okay, I mean the requirements, then you can finalize configurations, setups, everything you can do within 3 months for one rollout. Okay, and then you can take it with multiple rollouts, as you were seeing, like multiple orgs and all. I've seen in it in FedEx. They were adding, and they were going they're increasing their orgs, and we were having rollouts for 4 or 5 orgs weekly,
Wow.
bi-weekly, 15 days. That this much of easiness we have in Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay, so I'll not say all the implementation projects you can do within 3 months. No, but that is a quick or fast and easiness that we have in Oracle WMS Cloud. I have seen it is like 3 6 months they are implementing Oracle WMS Cloud. If we manage to complete the requirement. Why I'm saying, because you guys already work, so you guys knowing, like client can change the requirement on on deployment phase or any different phase if the client is wanting, right? So if we have frozen a requirement, and if we are good about configuration, like, and there's no other pending things, then we can configure and test, build everything we can do in within 3 and 6 months for any implementation projects. But yeah, it depends on business size and business requirements. But yeah, I'm still saying, like, it is easier to implement, configure, and all those things are easier in Oracle WMS Cloud.
So
Okay.
we can have approach of like a 3 to 4 PL approach, so that
Mhm.
at least we know exactly that requirement cannot be slip away from the cracks. That way catch everything you start, assuming that they need lot of things, so that you can have a better configuration.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. So yeah, so that ease is plus point in WMS, and everyone here, and nowadays everyone wants, like, quick implementation. Fusion is also coming with, like, quick implementation, rapid implementation, right? So you just give us a data, we'll migrate it. We already have a pre-configured instance, right? And we can start a go live, and all those things are happening. So that's why they are preferring Oracle WMS Cloud. Okay. So yeah.
So does Logfire got a playbook for, implementation?
uh in
Like, in cloud, normally they have what you call configuration setups, the templates.
Yes, 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 we do have.
Okay. Yeah.
We do have. Yeah. So as we were discussing on inbound process, right? So
Yeah.
once we got the purchase order ASN from host system, we can receive it in WMS. We can receive it through RF device or through UI. Okay. We can also do a detailed receiving from UI. Yes. Okay. So once it is completed, then we need to verify the ASN. Okay. So verified means we have a button called verification, verify inbound shipment. Once you verify your inbound shipment, system will generate a verification response. Whatever that you have received, okay, that quantity, that item, that lot, everything is mentioned in verification response, and it will integrate to host system. So let's say you got a 10 line on a PO or ASN you received with so and so ship quantity, and this verification response will validate how much you have received, and host will know this was the ship quantity and this is what you received. So any kind of discrepancy it is there in receiving, it will get it noted here in verification response. And accordingly system sorry host system get intimation like this is the receiving done within WMS. Okay.
So yeah,
Mm.
help me understand in layman's language. For
Mhm.
example, I have I mean, ASN from
Mhm.
X supplier. I got
Mhm.
the list here, and I have already given that appointment for the doc. The the trailer come, so I got a list what the trailer should have. So
Mhm.
with my handheld device, I can check, verify what is supposed to come, and
Mhm.
any variation it will give a report of shortages, right?
Yes, but everyone is, I mean, most of the businesses are preferring for blind receipt. Okay. Of
So they
course.
receive and they check later.
Yes, they receive and check later.
I see.
Okay. Yeah.
But
But you,
Rajiv, if you have ASNs, we can go for like express receipt, right?
right, right. We can go for express receipt, but it depends on a business. Like if you want to receive it like in one go, that thing is also there. Okay, so you can receive it in one go. You have a inbound shipment. It is come up with the ASN. If you get the LPN information within ASN, okay, then you can
Right.
you can go you can go with one button receiving. So you just need to click receive. It will all get received in WMS.
Hmm.
The only
Yeah, it's
only
like a receipt, express receipt only, right? Same
right,
concept.
right, right.
Yeah.
The only thing you will need is LPN level information along, in a ASN. Okay, LPN level detail.
Hmm.
If that is there, then you can do a express receipt, or
But
you'll need to.
again, I mean, when you have a netted LPN, so you need to take at a next level, right?
Yes, yes, correct. Yeah, if it is a nested LPN, see, we don't have nested LPN in WMS.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the one thing. And okay, so this is the high level overview of
Sure.
inbound process. Okay, so what things we are going to cover in inbound? We are going to cover a POS and IB load and doc management. Okay, receiving and put away rules. We will also see the quality control. How we can enable a quality control, how we can enable some questionnaire for quality control. Okay, and accepting and rejecting goods. So what will happen if you accept it, reject it, all those things we'll see in quality control and inbound process. Okay, where one more process we'll see is cross docking. You guys already know, like, cross
Yeah.
docking.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't have a stock on hand, and if we are expecting any shipment for that stock incoming, and
Yeah.
we have an open order, so we can manage this opportunistic cross docking within
Yes.
our WMS cloud. Okay, so these are the things that we are going to cover in inbound process. Okay, and Next is inventory management. Okay, so once we receive your inventory through inbound. Okay, so now we next thing is manage the inventory. Managing inventory is like you got the IBLPNs. Now you put away it also. Now you need to, you need to maintain a sufficient stock, or maybe manage your stock within your WMS. So what things you can do? You can combine, you can split IBLPNs, you can modify IBLPNs, you can do cycle counting, you can do some, inventory adjustments out of this cycle counting, how it is going to approval, how, where it should go for approval, all those things we can configure. Then the major part of inventory is replenishment. Okay, so you can decide what type of replenishment you need in your warehouse: minimax, order base, urgent. Okay, so all those replenishment you can configure. In this configuration you will need these things like replenishment zones, rules, sequence and type. Okay, so as per your business requirement you will configure these replenishment, and you will run those replenishment by schedule or maybe manually. Okay, so all those
But
things.
do you need to do it in a WMS or inventory? Because again, it's the inventory which will decide or
Correct.
suggest when to buy, right?
Correct. If you have an inventory management integrated to WMS, you can take
Okay.
we can take these tasks of
Okay.
replenishment directly
Okay.
from Fusion or ERP to WMS. So you
Yeah.
don't need to configure this, but you, as I said it earlier, like move orders they have introduced. So you can directly integrate the move orders to WMS. So these
Hmm.
configurations are not needed, but integration of move orders. Now if you have that data in your ERP, what things have to move from one place to another. So one of source and destination is confirmed by ERP, and it is just task is getting created in WMS for that
I
inventory
see.
movement. Okay.
So every evening, I mean, we had a system. Every evening, whenever we used to, the guys used to go and, scan this list of products, what they are in categories, and when they put the pedestal will tell them exactly what is left in inventory, and based on that inventory figures, what that pedestal that device say, the system will calculate from inventory min max, and it will recommend what items need to be ordered. And then next morning, the purchasing guy used to place orders with the supplier based on, I mean, whatever it's BPA, CPA they have.
Mhm. Could be. Here in,
Mm.
planning is happening. I mean, planning, we don't have anything
I see.
planning in WMS, but yeah, we can take out some reports. Okay,
Yeah.
which can help you for planning. Okay, so what are
Okay.
the inventory level of current, all those things we can take out of WMS, and we can do some planning, and it can help to buyer to procure those things. Okay, so all those things we can do as a part of inventory management. Okay, and next thing we can do is like, yes, of course, outbound process, that is, fulfilling the sales orders within WMS. Now, as I already discussed, like sales order you can create it manually, or you can integrate order management or any different ERP, and you can integrate the sales order and you can create it in WMS. Okay, once you get the WMS, sorry, once you get the sales order created in WMS, then we have a wave templates created. Okay, which will have all the information, what kind of how the allocation should happen, allocation rules are there, task rules are there, how the tasks should get created. Okay, so all those things are there. So once you release a task, sorry, wave, then system will allocate the inventory and it will create a picking task. Okay, so once it picking task is get created, you need to execute it. Now this execution will happen only through RF. You don't have any provision, you can execute a picking task from UI. Okay, so you need to do it from RF only. Now once it is done, then we left with, as a result of picking tasks, we will get the OBLPNs. As I discussed earlier, like once we get the OBLPNs, you can stage it, and you can stage it before loading. And then when outbound load is created, you need to load the OBLPNs and you can ship. ship the trailer. Okay. uh, you can do this shipping trailer from RF or from UI. Okay. So we are going to see some return order creation once it is shipped. If there's any customer, if customer send back that goods, then you can create a return shipment for that, return order for that sales order. Okay.
RMA.
RMA, right? Then if we have a multiple warehouses, then how we can create an internal transfer from one warehouse to another, we'll see. We will also see the kitting part and pre-pack items, the parent and child kind of thing, and we will
Hmm.
see how we can create, how we can do kitting or dekitting. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so this is just a assembly, this is not a whip.
Yeah,
Okay.
understand.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the things we'll see in outbound. Okay. And at last we'll see the some integration part, right? So wherever it is possible, I'll show you what are the APIs we are going to see. What are the APIs that we have, how we can create a data, and what are the possibilities of integrations to WMS. Because we don't have much customizations, or we cannot do much customization in SaaS. So these are all SaaS products. So all we can have is just APIs. You can take a API, and you can use what are the fields that are that are there, and what Oracle have enabled within that API. That only we can use. So we'll see
Hmm.
what are the input and output interfaces to WMS, and we'll see few examples, not all, because there are lots of APIs and lots of configuration possibilities, sorry, integration possibilities. So we'll see some stuff of integration, and I'll also show you like how the API things we can use while integrating the WMS.
So does it got I mean APIs directly to inventory as well as to order management?
Yes, yes. To create a sales order, let's say we will create we'll use a API offer order creation, and we'll do some field mapping, and
Okay.
yeah. So here for API, we'll just pass a pass a hard data, like just a
Okay.
XML or a JSON.
Hmm.
Yeah. If and in real integration, we'll do a field mapping. So whenever we get any new record creation, so it will just get into a tables, and it will create the same document or same record here in WMS.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So yes, these are the things we are going to see in this
What's the duration of this training?
1.5 month. Max.
What days and what timing?
Weekends we are going to try for maybe like 2 hours possibly. Yeah.
Okay. So in total, how many hours we have?
Like we are checking like 6 7 weeks, 6 7 weeks.
So, so I mean,
For two
assuming
hours.
that we're talking about 6 to 7 weeks, and
Yeah.
weekends means Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, yes, Saturday and Sunday.
So 2 hours each. So talking about 12,
Yeah,
6,
30 hours.
12. Yeah.
30 hours.
Do you think we can cover in 30 hours?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we can. And it is including practice sessions also, so we can do.
Okay. So do you have access to the, I mean, server or is a theoretical?
Yeah, we have one test instance. We have a
Okay.
test instance, yeah.
So how long you will have access to that server in case after getting the training? Or can we, normally some of the institutes offer repeat attendance? If, I mean, obviously once you learn, do you have
Mm-hmm.
that?
We are seeing if we can if we can provide it beyond the training session, like 3 months maybe,
Yeah,
down
I
in
mean,
three
see,
months.
I mean, I'm just asking a lot of questions. The reason is that I wanted to have good understanding because what
Mm.
happens, some institutes offer, say, first batch, okay, people attended this, and due to some reason they want to attend second batch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just for clarity's sake. So do
Mm-hmm.
you provide that access?
Yes, yes, yes. We'll
Okay.
be providing, and we'll be, for instance, we'll seeing if we can get it like quarterly, and we can allot it with you guys, so
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can access
okay, yeah.
ahead
Because
of.
see, the thing that I mean, I'm part of second group here, and we a lot of senior consultant. We do subscribe to, I mean, cloud instance.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to have. I think there could be some people here who are interested in WMS. I mean, access as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So what is the fees?
The same administrative part will again catch up. Okay, will again catch
Okay.
up. Yeah,
Okay. No.
will again catch up on that.
Sure, no problem. Please do let me know, because see,
Yeah.
the thing is that I wanted to push it to that. I mean, this month end, because
Mhm.
uh, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me, because the market was very bad, and nobody wanted to learn that time, because these things is
Mhm.
as fresh as our
Correct.
morning coffee. So you need to drink
Yeah.
same time and go to market.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Correct.
yeah,
And
that's the thing.
nowadays, like there's a very niche created around this WMS. Every business wants their systems to get it, implemented very quick. So that's a bigger advantage here in WMS.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's
that's
what I'm
what
telling. I mean, yeah, if you
coming.
work as a team, I mean, the thing that is not only training part, so that this is cross selling. We can bring a lot of people who are interested in learning with you.
In learning.
Obviously, I mean, you don't want commission, but we can connect. Okay, this is the place where I learned. You can go there. So, yeah, this is what I'm looking. So, yeah, I mean, since we are there are a lot of senior people with this batch. It's
Mm.
very good for us to learn from our colleagues here, right?
Yes, yes,
Not necessarily we all know everything, but we all together as a team can learn a lot of things.
sure, 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 sure.
Yeah, do let us know, maybe
Yeah,
individually the fees, then we'll take it from there. Okay.
sure, 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 sure.
So I wish you all luck, my friends. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you,
All the
thank you.
colleagues who are attending. Okay.
Anyone having any doubt, we can discuss, or we can just wrap up, and our team will connect you. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks,
Rajiv,
Rajiv.
do we have the privileges here, like integrations with MHEs and all material handling equipments?
Yes, yes, we do have with MHE. We do have with MHE. But that
Okay.
part is slightly, it is not majorly used. We are not included in our training for MHE part. But I'll show you what are the needed configurations if we are going for MHEs.
Okay, because nowadays, like all advanced warehouses with
Mm-hmm.
robotics and
Yes, yes.
artificial intelligence.
They are,
So most of the warehouses are going like
yeah,
with
MHEs, robots, everything.
that is right. Right.
Yeah, correct, correct.
In fact, I read somewhere some of the I mean warehouses, they introduced a system by which the moment picker takes that list to go and pick up, the
Hmm.
lights start blinking at that
That is
shelf.
that we have here. It is
Okay.
called pick, light and pick,
Oh yeah. So that's what
light
I'm
and
telling, because there's so many
yeah,
things happening every
yes,
day.
light and
If
pick.
you don't read today's paper, that means you're lost.
Yes, yes, light and pick. So
Yeah.
if we got a if we got an allocation from specific location, that location will get light up. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
No, that's very. I mean, that's very good. I mean, this is really it's very
so
helpful.
they have the numbers also, so what level of stock it is there, and
Yeah.
how much quantity that you are picking, that light is that light will glow, and how many quantity that you picked, you just enter that, and that light will get then uh,
That
the
is showed the number,
yeah,
how much left.
how much issued it will get issued, and
Mm.
it will get off. All
Wow.
those things are there. Yes, yes.
We came a long
Light
way.
to pick. Light to pick. We have that conflict. Light to
That's good. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Okay, wish all a happy, nice weekend, whatever left with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yes, same, same.
Thanks, Rajiv. We'll talk later. Thanks,
Yeah,
Baba.
yeah. Sure, sure. Our
Once
team
again,
will
very good
connect you,
lecture.
bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you.
If you have any doubt, we can cover up, or we'll just wrap up in 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, okay. Lakshman or Tirupati, do you have anything to discuss, or we can just wrap up?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.